Hi, I'd like to tell the story of the blue nail polish out on the sidewalk in Tuscaloosa. Last Saturday, I picked up a blessing bag and I noticed unusual. This blessing bag has blue nail polish. I asked one of the new sidewalk ministry team's youngest member if she would like to attempt to reach out to someone in the parking lot at Riverside Office Center with the blessing bag that contained blue nail polish. She said, "No, I'd rather watch you. I want to watch how you do it. I'm not comfortable enough doing it." And she had a young lady with her who was observing me closely, and I didn't know what was going to happen. So I just simply held it out there and I said, "I have the most unusual blessing bag. I've never seen one with blue nail polish." And I looked at this lady across the parking lot and she looked at me, and then she talked to somebody inside of the car and she motioned this person to get out of the car and told her, evidently, "Go over there. This lady has blue nail polish, free." So this woman walks over to me. Her name is Miss S. We shared some commonalities about our lives that were very, very similar. We had both miscarried boys who had died in utero with cords around, in my case, around the baby's neck, and in her case, around the baby's foot. Both babies had died as a result of this cord entanglement. She and I both talked about the feeling we could sense that the children in our wombs were struggling, that something was really, really wrong here. And she said, yes. I felt the same way. And personally, I've never talked to anybody who's experienced this, but it's unforgettable, trust me. And she and I went in to talk. She had brought her daughter there that morning for a first appointment for an abortion, to looking into aborting. And we talked about how sorrowful and how much sorrow we still carry for our little boys who we had lost many, many years ago. And we talked about, and I tried to encourage her, telling her all the things that are out there to help her daughter who's struggling right now with an unplanned pregnancy. The maternity home, the care, choices, pregnancy resource centers, money that she might need, help with clothing, food, shelter, whatever it is that her daughter needed, and what other obstacles were in the family at the moment. Things can change right away. And I was told that we had talked to this grandmother for 30 minutes. The grandmother, it might have been longer than that. I take that back. We're told that altogether we may have talked to her for an hour. It was bits and pieces and different times that we had talked to Miss S. And her daughter is Miss S too. And one of the sidewalk ministers had felt called to bring a small bag of things for a child about 4 years old, coloring books and Bible studying books and little books to read and little activities that would be just suited for a 4-year-old. Well, it turns out that was exactly what was needed also. It turns out that some of the people that we were talking to had problems with addiction. It turns out one of the sidewalk counselors there also had a similar problem. It turns out that when Miss S and Miss S went to leave after their abortuary appointment. Their car would not start. It turns out that the police officer allowed one of the sidewalk ministers to drive into the parking lot to jump the car. And we again had another encounter with this grandmother and the young woman who was contemplating abortion. And we found out later that this woman had been in Walmart, really wanted some blue nail polish. It turned out the woman had on blue nail polish. Her favorite nail polish is blue. She just loves blue nail polish. She had been in Walmart, and the blue nail polish she wanted was $15. And evidently in this blessing bag was some kind of, I don't know, other nail product that was kind of expensive. She said, you know, the other product in that blessing bag cost $15 too. Do you realize what you gave me? Are you sure it's free? I said, yes, ma'am, it's free. It's just for you. God knew that you would need it this day at this time, and the person who packed that blessing bag with the blue nail polish in, this message is for you. We can only hope, and we don't know the outcome, but we have never seen this lady and her daughter out on the sidewalk again, and we could only hope that they chose life. So please pray for the grandmother who loves blue nail polish. May God bless you, and may this story encourage you that God uses so many miraculous things. Somebody made this blessing bag. It could have been 9 months, 6 months ago. That nail polish could have been something somebody bought a year ago. I don't know, but God knew at this time, at this moment, on that particular day, it was needed, and what a witness that was to the other counselors and ministry team on the sidewalk. So may God bless you with this short little story that I just felt led to share. Have a good day.